Hello, goodbye, and hello again, and welcome to another Minecraft texture pack review. Today we're looking at Alien Worlds texture pack by Polymaps. It says, Earth is in ruins as humanity is forced to take to the stars and explore alien worlds in this futuristic sci-fi texture pack. Explore a vibrant planet of otherworldly biomes. Encounter parasites, infected humans, and other custom alien mobs. Roleplay with outer space explorers as you rebuild civilization. Custom dark theme UI with a new stylish font by Polymaps. Now, when it says roleplay with other space explorers as you rebuild civilization, that's like if you happen to create a world that would facilitate that. Like, this doesn't come with a world. It's not a mashup pack. It's a texture pack, but anyway, just wanted to point that out in case somebody gets the wrong idea. And yeah, it's a very well reviewed pack. Very few people were dissatisfied with it, it seems. So let's go ahead and jump on in. I thought it was about time that we did a sci-fi texture pack since we'd done a few fantasy ones, or a couple of fantasy ones, and one, you know, coloring book one. Anyway, I like the font that they've gone with here. It stands well against the signs there. Okay, let's start with things that grow. So here we have some trees, some of which are alien-looking trees. The colors are different and whatnot. And the mushrooms. That's interesting. Some of these crops are quite different, and some are relatively the same. Oh, that's an interesting pitcher plant. Cool. Some flowers. Some of which are pretty wild. That's the cactus. Yeah, this is another texture pack that changed up the mobs significantly. You know, custom geometry on the mobs. Here's your logs. Logs of all different kinds of colors and whatnot, which is really cool. I like the blue tree. Not every day you see a blue tree in your planks. Here's the dirt, sands, and gravels. And the sandstone and sands. Not as much of a carving on these. It's a little less defined. Here is stone and stuff. That one's kind of cool. It looks almost like circuitry because it's a sci-fi pack. Polished stone, cobblestones, bricks, stone, bricks, etc. We got another circuit there. You could build like a computer world, I guess. Glass. Interesting. Wool. Concrete powder and concrete. Looking pretty standard. Terracotta. Glazed terracotta. Now here's how they fit in so many, you know, sci-fi things is they've replaced all of the glazed terracottas with different kind of like lab or base or space station like patterns, which is pretty neat. Here's your ores. It's nice and readable. They all stand out pretty strongly against the lighter stone color. Nether ores and deep slate ores. Deep slate coal would be a little difficult to see at times, I bet. Here's your amethyst. The random lonely magma block is a totally different color in this world. Sponges. Light sources. Very cool. You know, blue fire and whatnot. That might be, it might not be blue. That might be pink for all I know. Campfires. Other miscellaneous light sources. Going again for like, you know, like a spaceship type lighting there. Here's your signs. Some of which make for very readable signs because they've got white on the inside. And hanging signs, and they actually have custom textures for the hanging signs, which is not a guaranteed thing. Monster spawner. Fences and gates. Here's the dried kelp block, which is bright red. Diamond, lapis, gold, emerald, redstone blocks. The iron and raw copper, golden iron blocks. The lodestone looks kind of interesting. It's like a computer or like a machine. Prismarine. Slime. Honey. There's the hay bale and the bone block. The bone block is just white everywhere. It's very similar to the quartz. Here's copper. Here's the ladder, which is kind of, you know, simplistic in this pack. Here's the doors. This is another very sci-fi element of this pack is all of the sci-fi doors, which can look a little strange if you've got like a wood house, like a wood villager house or whatever, and it's got this sci-fi door. But here's the trap doors. Very few of which would I guess some of these would be okay for making benches or couches, but it's not gonna, I don't think it's gonna look as good. I could have built a bench back here or something that I could have put, you know, put that there just to show off what that would look like. Here's bookcases, which does have the new bookcase and a little screen on the pedestal. That's kind of cool. Here's the enchanting table. Here's beds, which do have custom geometry. They have a headboard and a footboard, but are otherwise pretty much just different colored sheets, which is fine. Crafting table and villager job tables. Very, very, you know, techie versions of these things. That's kind of interesting. Furnaces. Anvils and grindstones. Not a whole lot of difference between the anvil and the damaged anvil, I would say. Might be a little difficult to tell how close your anvil is to being, you know, destroyed. Here's the cauldrons with things in them. Chests. The barrel is kind of a storage box. Jukebox and note block. Kind of cool, you know, like a speaker and a like a sci-fi or futuristic sound system. Empty armor stand, beacon, bell. I mean, it's a bell. Iron bars. Here's the paintings. This is another thing that is. Oh, by the way, the you know, the sun in the sky is an Earth instead, or is that no? That's the sun up there. Then that's just the Earth in the sky, I guess. But that's an element of this pack. Here's all of the paintings, which are a variety of screens and things of that nature. You know, a couple of things that are like posters or whatever instead. You know, paintings, wall hangings, and plaques and stuff. Pretty cool. Item frames. Excuse me. Got something. My throat's kind of bothering me. Rails. Here's the minecarts, and there's the merchant, who seems to have sat himself down inside the minecart. I guess he'll stay put now. I guess that worked out in the end. But the merchant, in case you haven't seen my other texture pack videos, he likes to escape his little living area. That's what the TNT looks like. You can see it in the minecart there. Some sort of critter, I think that's a pig, has gotten inside this minecart. Here's redstone stuff. That's the solar panels. Pistons, pottery, which have unique color schemes. Mostly the same designs, I think, but different colors at least. Scaffolding. All right, let's jump on back. Okay, let's look at armors. These are all like custom armors. That's leather. That's the chainmail, which is kind of a hazmat suit, I guess. Here's iron. I think that's gold, diamond, and netherite. So that's pretty cool. All very thematically appropriate things. Here is your elytra. Probably looks better in flight. That's the shield. I don't always point out the shield, but that's what the shield looks like. The trident is kind of some sort of sci-fi spear or whatever. The bow looks to be a kind of a Halo-like gun thing, I guess. Let's actually get out a bow and fire it real quick, just to see what that looks like in my hand. Bow. No, go away. Do I need arrows too? I guess I need arrows too. I don't think I need the slime balls. Okay. So, hold on. So that's what it looks like to charge it up and fire it. And it makes a custom sound effect too. That's pretty cool. Here's armor trims. Cool. As always, these are iron armor with amethyst trims. Some of these are pretty neat. Cool items. Here's all the weapons and tools. Some of these are pretty special. Yeah, the pickaxes are drills, I guess. Some of them. Here's the compass. Let's see. Anything else worth pointing out? Grubs! Here's foods. Some weird alien grub items. Some sort of first aid kit. Here's the music discs. And things in buckets. Cool. Okay. Let's go look at mobs. Alright. This is one of the advantages of this pack, is it's got custom mobs, which I always like to see. It's pretty rare that somebody goes to the trouble of you know, creating custom 3D models for things. Here's the chicken, the bee. Here's the cow. He's kind of an alien cow, or they're kind of an alien cow with spikes on their back. The pig. The sheep. Alien sheep. Here's the wolf. It's got eyes on the side of its head. So it's kind of difficult to see them because it always turns to face me because it's tame. Here's the polar bear, which is kind of a goat-looking thing. It's more of a space ram than it is a polar bear, but pretty cute. The ocelot and the cat. Get a better look at your face, ocelot. You can tell they're a similar species. The mushroom. Kind of a space cow with mushrooms growing on it. Here's the bat. See if we can get okay. Yeah, this has not been updated since they introduced the new model of the bat. So that's the default bat now. The parrot, which are kind of budgies with antenna, just kind of cute. They're like bumblebee budgies. I like that. Here's your rabbits, which are like kiwis for some reason. Well, alien birds instead of rabbits. I like it. The llama, which as we saw with the merchant is kind of an ostrich or an emu. Here's the horses, which are robotic horses. Interesting. That's a nice change of pace. Nice to see some robotic animals too in a sci-fi pack. The donkey and the mule are just colored version of the horses. The skeleton horse. Let's compare the skeleton horse and the regular horse. What's the difference? The skeleton horses have white dots in their eyes and they're white. So I guess they're not really skeletal. They're just kind of a different color scheme. And the zombie horse, which looks like a damaged robotic horse. Tropical fish. You can see some of the... I'm sorry I don't have like one of each tropical fish, but since there's thousands of them, that doesn't seem like a good investment of my time. Or resources in the world, because that might take forever. And it might cause my game to crash or something. Here's the cod. Cod are kind of eel-like in this pack. Here is the puffer fish. Oh, they're kind of jellyfish in this pack. That's interesting. Salmon. Yep, that's a salmon. The dolphin. Hold on, are these just... Okay, the dolphins despawned. Let me spawn in a dolphin. Here's what the dolphins look like. Kind of a narwhal looking guy. With a pattern down its back. Sea turtle. Seems to just be kind of a color scheme for the regular turtle. Might be a custom model, I'm not sure. The panda with a bonus pig for some reason. Panda is a robotic panda, which is cute. The fox is more warthog-like. It's kind of like a mix between a warthog's head on a raccoon's body almost. More so than a fox. The creeper are these weird looking like space llamas with rebar sticking out of their necks. So watch out for those. The Enderman, I mean, we'll see the Enderman again later anyway, but here's an Enderman. Oh, there he goes. Hey, could you stay still for 2 seconds, please? That's the Enderman. The silverfish is a little scorpion guy. This is the second pack I've seen where somebody in a row where somebody has decided that the silverfish needs to be an arachnid. Here's the skeleton. Kind of a undead spaceman type thing with a instead of a bow, he's got the gun, of course. Wither skeleton, which is an alien. I think the villagers look similar to this, so it's kind of a play on that. Here's the Stray. Another zombified spaceman. The slime is pretty much what you'd expect, I suppose. The spider and cave spider are, you can kind of see, there we go. You can see that they are scorpions in this pack, which makes them more intimidating to me than regular spiders. Here's your zombie. Oh, there's the Enderman. He's hanging out with the zombie now. Never mind. Zombie piglin. And these alien guys. And the husk. Looks like he's got a shovel. Here is the drowned. Pretty cool. The squid and glow squid. Always love seeing the squid and glow squid when they've got custom models. Kind of cute little alien guys. The witch is some sort of scientist alien. Guardian and Elder Guardian. They look pretty normal. I think these are just a texture on the regular Guardian. Not everything has to be custom, I suppose. The Endermite. Plop one of them down. Maybe sticking a roof over this guy would keep him from despawning. I don't know. I'll mess with that later, maybe. The magma cube. Kind of blends in with the nether floor. There is the magma cube. The Strider is this hovering computer guy. Kind of almost reminds me of I don't know, kind of a mix between BMO from Adventure Time and the robots from Fallout New Vegas. I don't know. The Zoglin, which is the zombified Hoglin. And he is sort of a rhino critter. Zombie Piglin. Yep. It's one of those guys again. And the Zombie Piglin Brute. I guess I didn't really need to have both of these guys. I have one in case, one of each in case a pack ever had differences. He's got kind of a interesting weapon in his hand, though. Goat, which are escape artists, as always. Hello, alien goats. Maybe I should have made this out of glass instead of wood. But whatever. That's what the goats look like. Get a good view of them. Here's some more aquatic stuff. The axolotls. They do kind of look like alien axolotls, or kind of axolotls by way of that dinosaur in Jurassic Park that spits acid, even though they obviously didn't do that in real life. Here's the allays. They're little droids, little flying drones or robots. The frog, if we can see him, he likes to hang out in the pond sometimes. Froggy! Froggy, come out of there. Well, you can kind of see him in there. He looks kind of frog-like, I suppose. Wandering Trader and his llamas. The Wandering Trader has escaped. Camel. Interesting. Cool. Kind of a weird little critter. Here's the Blaze. Trying to get a look at his face. There you go. He's got kind of an octorock, octopus head. Or, Anyway, Ghast, which is a UFO, which is pretty cool. We'll probably see them in the Nether later. Here's the Shulker. Oh, they make a sound effect. That's kind of cool. You can hear them mechanically opening and closing. The Vindicator and the Evoker, which are just the alien, the same kind of alien that the other mobs were. And the Villagers. So I guess you just have to look at the color of the Villagers or Vindicators or, you know, the other alien guys. These are what the Villagers look like. Some of them are, you know, dressed in different outfits and stuff, which is good, and some of them are pretty similar. Here's the zombie Villagers. They actually look dramatically different. It's like their brains are hanging out. Here's the Phantom. You can see that it's kind of a dragonfly, I guess. Interesting. The Pillagers are robots. They're Cylons. Look out, it's a Cylon. That's from Battlestar Galactica, in case you're too young to know what a Cylon is. Ravagers, kind of this lizard critter. Almost dinosaur-like. Iron Golem and Damaged Iron Golem. I'm sure you can tell which one is which in this pack. Not always a guaranteed thing. Snow Golem. He's a snow golem, but with a computer panel on his front. So I guess he's a cyborg one. And the Sniffer, which are kind of giant capybaras for some reason. I like that. That's cute. Okay, let's go check out the Nether. Here we are in the Nether. Here's what the Nether portal looks like. You can see some more of the magma cubes. Magma cubes, rather. Here's the lava, which is kind of a cool color. They kind of clash a little bit with the netherrack, but I guess it stands out. You're not likely to step into the lava in this pack without seeing it coming first. Yeah, here we go. Here's a better look at the ghast. They look like they're ready to abduct some of those alien cows, huh? Here is the Nether. In all of its foggy glory. Let's go over here for once. See what's in this cave. It's some lava. Okay. All right, let's go check out the end. Okay, here we are in the Stronghold Below template world that I used to show off the end. You can see what some of the snow villages look like. There's one of the cats. Yeah, see, it looks a little bit funny sometimes to have sci-fi doors on, you know, on wooden buildings. The composting bin is kind of a recycling bin looking thing. There's some of the rabbits. Let's just peek over at this little village over here too. Might as well, since it's here. You can see different, are the doors open? Or there's just not doors here on these buildings. Okay, that's interesting. Anyway, there is, I forget what mob this was. Are those polar bears? I think those were polar bears. Hello, villager. Or are you, okay, that's a zombie villager. Okay, it's not brain sticking out. They've got like the scorpion like it's almost like a face hugger from Alien, I guess. But that takes them over and then they turn into zombies, I guess. Okay, let's see if we can land in the hole. Almost had it. Down we go. Into the stronghold. There we go. Okay, follow the torches. Here's what the stronghold looks like. Looks pretty similar to what you would expect a stronghold to look like. Did we get... Yeah, that's that kind of door. Oh, let's go ahead and blow our goat horn and see if it sounds different. It does not. There's a monster spawner with an actual monster in it, in case you were wondering. Put these in here, and oh, it's kind of a green nether. I mean, end portal, not nether, end. Let's go to the end. Here we are in the end. It's kind of almost Borg cube-like in nature. Here are the Endermen again. They're little classic sci-fi robot guys. Here's the Ender Dragon. Here's the End Crystals. That's what they look like. Come land over here, Ender Dragon, so we can get a better look at you. It looks like you're just kind of a color swap, which is fine, but yeah, it is a gray Ender Dragon. Looks like it's made of metal. I see. Okay, it's a robotic Ender Dragon, which is cool. Okay, anyway, so yeah, this pack is pretty sweet. You know, I like that they've got a lot of different unique texture packs. I mean, different unique mobs. I mean, you know, 3D models and whatnot, which I always like to see. You're always going to get bonus points for that, I think. Yeah, and the blocks were pretty good. It's probably not the most high quality pack in the world, but it's pretty up there. I'm not really given a 0.5, but I guess I'm going to this time. Like I'll give it a 4.5, because you know, I don't feel it's quite on par with some of the ones that we've had that I've given a 5-star rating to, but it's pretty up there. It's a very good pack, and I don't think it was overly expensive either. I don't remember how much it was, but it wasn't like 1,000 points or anything, I don't think. All right, well, join us next time, and we will be doing you know, we'll be doing some more texture packs in the future. I'm starting to run out of texture packs, so I may have to do the subscription service in order to get access to, you know, some more of them, and then I may just do like a bunch of them in a month. But anyway, all right, thanks for joining me, and please subscribe and leave a like if you enjoyed this and would like to see more. All right, thanks. Peace. Thank you. Please like, subscribe, and share. Drift your car.